Hey folks, it's Eddie Marathon. It is day 28 of ZENVEDA. We're coming near the end of this whole ZENVEDA experience. It's been a great one. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have too, okay? It's been really cool to see everybody's different postings online, whether it was video or audio. Everybody's been doing a great job putting themselves out there. I know it's not easy, and you ought to really give yourself a pat in the back because let's face it, not everybody's doing this kind of stuff. A lot of people kind of stay within their own boundaries. And, you know, you really learn, you grow when you get outside of your own boundaries and you quote unquote put yourself out there. So, cheers to all of us, right? Hey, how about that? Pretty good message here for a Friday, right? But I tell you, I got another message here for you. And actually, a call to arms. I could actually use your help. There's an organization called Medals4Mettle. Metal, okay? Medals, MEDALS, for the number 4, Mettle, METTLE, okay? And my buddy Joe Burns is the president of the Michigan chapter, and whatever state you're in, I'm sure there's a chapter in your area, but I will have a link here with this video where you could look up Medals4Mettle. This is an incredible organization. It's serving children in need. What kind of need? Well, let's just say there are a lot of children in hospitals throughout the world who are struggling with a different kind of race, a race of recovery, whether it's because of an injury or of an illness. And athletes who are kind enough to donate their medals from their various races, be it a marathon or a 5K or a triathlon, what have you, or any kind of cycling kind of a race. If you take your medal and you donate this organization, they will re-ribbon it, and then volunteers will go into local children's hospitals or into the children's ward of various hospitals, and they will quote unquote medal the kids. And if the kid is in a really difficult state, oftentimes they will medal the child with the parents or with the loved ones on behalf of the child. And it's a way to provide encouragement for the child, for the loved ones, the parents, the friends, because there are a lot of people who are suffering, and it really breaks my heart, as I'm sure it breaks your heart, to see children suffer. And it's unfortunate that there's various injuries or illnesses that debilitate our children. And yesterday I was talking about my family, and we love our families, and we are all one big family. So wouldn't it be nice to have a nice little surprise here where we medal some of our other family members, the ones who are really in need, and maybe give them a brief moment of cheer, one in which you go through a struggle and you could potentially see the finish line and cross that finish line with the satisfaction that you did it. And some of these kids, they really need some hope, and shine a little bit of a bright light, and what has been maybe a difficult, dark path could really make a difference and ignite that little spark of hope that could really help the recovery and bring a smile to their face and let folks know that someone cares. And even if you don't know them, it's a great gift of love. And so I would really encourage you to reflect on this and learn more, and go to the website Medals4Mettle, and I'll post it on the video here, along with the video here. And my buddy Joe Burns, he's a big guy. He really is. He's a tall man, and he's got the biggest heart in the world. I tell you, Slow Joe Burns, and he lives here in Michigan, and he's organized a race that I run every year called Back to the Beach Half Marathon. And he gets various sponsors, and all the proceeds, or most of the proceeds, go to Medals4Mettle, as well as some other organizations that are local here that help put on the race. And he's a great guy, and a lot of caring hearts who are serving those who are in need. And what a great way to celebrate our miles is by sharing those miles with some folks who are running their own kind of miles, and we could put some smiles on their faces. So please, I encourage you to learn more. Reach out to Joe Burns if you'd like to know more, or to your local chapter wherever you may live. And if there's not a chapter in your area, maybe consider creating one, and step up and give that gift of love, and let those out there in our broader family, our broader community, know that people do care. So check it out, Medals4Mettle. Okay, folks, so make sure you run your miles. Think of those folks in the in the community. Think of those folks who are running a different race, okay? And share your miles, share your gifts with the world. This is Eddie Marathon. Have yourself a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you, folks. Bye-bye.